At my age, you know I've been to a lot of doctors. HealthCare partners, they really care. They're concerned about your health. They're all the best. I am Roberta, and I am a HealthCare partner. Visit hcpnv.com to hear my story.
There are certain vaccinations which are required before they start school. By the time they're 5, usually there are 4 or 5 vaccines of DTaP. Okay, that is the diphtheria, tetanus, and the polio, and the whooping cough, diphtheria, tetanus, and the whooping cough vaccine. There's a polio vaccine which they need to have at least 3 vaccines. There's MMR vaccines need to be at least 2, and there's chickenpox vaccines which need to be at least 2, and hepatitis A vaccine which need to be at least 2. Hepatitis B vaccines need to be at least 3. Now, among these, DTaP, polio, MMR, and chickenpox, they need to have at least the 4th dose. The last dose should be at least after they turn 4 years. So that is required.
How would you make sure that that your kids are up to date on their vaccines?
We do actually, and that's why we recommend yearly well checks. Okay, and also whenever the patient comes for a visit, most of the times we do check their immunization records to make sure they are current. Okay, and more importantly, we recommend well checks every year. That way we can catch up on the vaccinations.
So if you're a patient that doesn't have a record here at HealthCare Partners, how would you make sure that you're following through with what the records are?
Now it is required, all the clinics need to enter the vaccination records into a database. It's called WebIZ. All the clinics can have access, even schools can have access. Only schools and clinics can have access. So parents should not be worried about any privacy issues. And I mentioned about the shots earlier about the ones required for the kindergarten, but there's also an important vaccination required for 7th grade, which is Tdap, and that is given after age 11. All the vaccinations are, because of the new healthcare law also, every insurance does cover for the vaccinations. I think there are maybe a couple of insurance still may not cover a couple of vaccinations, but almost all vaccinations are covered.
How can they make an appointment with you down here at HealthCare Partners to see the pediatrician?
Yes, so you can call 775-751-4600, and we're open from 7 a.m. to 5:30 p.m.